This podcast of Research Park TV is brought to you in part by our following supporters. FPL FiberNet, providing affordable lambda rail access to businesses inside the Research Park. And Daskell Bolton. Want to be part of one of the top 15 accounting firms in South Florida? Think Daskell Bolton. And also the Boca Raton Wyndham. Next time your parents come to town, send them across the street. It's so nice, they might just leave you alone.
Today we are visiting a few interesting people. Our first person today is from Pace. His name is Ashley Glover. Ashley, thank you for being on our show. Can you tell us a little bit about Pace and what you do here in the Research Park?
Yeah, sure. Pace creates technologies, software, hardware and services for the broadband and broadcast industries. Our global customer base includes major pay TV service providers such as Comcast, AT&T, Mediacom, and DirecTV, and we're very proud to have those, those leading companies in our customer portfolio.
How long have you been located in the park?
Pace have been in the technology park since late on in 2000. So we're now reaching our 13th year here in the park. What
advantages does being in the park offer your company?
For me, being located in the technology park has many benefits for a forward-thinking company like Pace. For one, we have a rich pool of fresh talent coming out of the university. Secondly, we're surrounded by like-minded companies. And finally, I think being located in South Florida allows us to quickly and effectively serve our customer base, not only in North America, but in Central and South America as well.
Are there opportunities for students, and if so, who should they contact?
Definitely, I would say Pace are always on the lookout for fresh new talent, and students should contact our talent acquisition manager, Dwayne Smith. And he would be more than happy to receive any resumes or prospective emails.
Today, we actually are turning the camera around to talk to Mike Miller, the producer and creator of Research Park TV. Mike, thanks for standing on the other side of the camera for us.
It's actually fun to be on this side once in a while.
Tell us, why the show?
Well, when I first got involved with FAU in the Research Park, I was amazed how few people knew what was going on inside the park, and that's from the student side. But I was equally amazed that people in the park had no clue how to tap the amazing resources that the university offered. So I thought that if we could produce a podcast each month tying it all together, soon people would start networking. And I'm happy to say that I've seen it happening.
What do you have planned?
Well, I would like to get more people involved. I realize that we're just a small team of people putting this together, but I would encourage others to get involved.
How do people get on the show?
Getting on the show is really pretty easy. Just ask me.
Thank you for putting all this together.
Well, the pleasure has been all mine. I look forward to bringing more excitement into 2014, and I have some really big plans.
Next up, we have Jane Teague. Jane is the Chief Operating Officer of the Institute since February 2012. Jane, tell us about what you do and what the Institute is all about.
The Florida Institute is a nonprofit organization that works statewide with all of the research institutions and universities to help them spin out companies. Florida across the state has a $2 billion research base, and we work to build new companies and jobs for the future.
What is your role?
I'm the Chief Operating Officer. We're a state-funded organization, so I'm responsible for managing our state contract and all of the operational and administrative aspects of the organization. Well, the best part would have to be meeting the entrepreneurs. We meet the most exciting people who are really, building companies that are improving and saving people's lives. Everything from biotech to clean energy to other life science industries, as well as advanced materials and things that are really changing the world.
How can people find out more about the Institute?
Well, we have a website, of course, and I'm based here in Boca. We're actually dually headquartered with offices in Gainesville and here in the Research Park. I'm based here in Boca, and our phone number is 561-368-8889.
This podcast of Research Park TV is brought to you in part by our following supporters. FPL FiberNet, providing affordable Lambda Rail access to businesses inside the research park. And Daskell Bolton. Want to be part of one of the top 15 accounting firms in South Florida? Think Daskell Bolton. And also the Boca Raton Wyndham. Next time your parents come to town, send them across the street. It's so nice, they might just leave you alone.
And that's it for our show. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.